ladies, my name is Kendra White, and I will be giving you your mission-driven moment for today. Today I'm going to talk about Jesus's good authority, and he has shown me his good authority and reminded me of it in my Bible study. He has shown me again his good authority as we talked about it in our live last weekend, and then even in Matthew, as I'm reading through my word, I am seeing Jesus's good authority and what that means for us as followers. So in Matthew 8, it shares quite a few stories of people who have great faith. But what I'm seeing is that these people have great faith and trust in the absolute authority of Jesus, and that Jesus is the good and absolute authority. So a leper comes to him, and a leper says to him, "Lord, if you are willing, will you heal me?" And so he recognizes that Jesus is the only one who can heal him. Jesus has the absolute authority, and it's up to Jesus if he wants to heal him or not. And so even if Jesus doesn't heal him, it doesn't take away from his authority. It doesn't take away from his goodness, right? And so, but Jesus reaches out and says, "Yes, I will heal you." Then it goes on to the Roman soldier, and the Roman soldier comes to him and says, "I have a servant who is sick. Will you heal him?" And Jesus, or he doesn't even ask to heal him. And Jesus says, "I will come and heal him." And the servant says, "I'm not worthy for you to come into my house." He says, "If you just say the words, I know it will be done, for I'm a commanding officer. And when I say to do, my soldiers do it." And so he understood Jesus's authority. He understood the truth about it. Jesus spoke and his servant was healed. Then Jesus goes on and heals Peter's mother-in-law, and he heals demon-possessed people and sick people. And then it enters the story about the disciples being in the boat. And this is where there's a storm and the disciples are freaking out, and Jesus says, "Oh, ye of little faith." And he calms the storm. Jesus, in his perfect authority, calms nature. Then the closing story is where there are two demon-possessed men in this town, and people can't even walk by them because of how violent they are. They see Jesus coming and they say to him, "What are you doing, Son of Man, coming to torture us before your appointed time?" And they beg Jesus to cast them out into a herd of pigs, and so Jesus does. And so as I was looking at these people's faith in Jesus, yes, it's incredible. Yes, they have great faith, but they have faith in Jesus's authority. They trust Jesus. They believe in his authority and in his goodness. And when Jesus has authority over sickness, he has authority over nature, he has authority over his people, over his creation, and that's what we are. And so Jesus says that everything that we do in our life is going to advance the kingdom of light or the kingdom of darkness. And so what really matters and why that's important is because when we submit ourselves under the authority of Jesus, the kingdom of light is advanced. Goodness can happen. Good fruit comes from our life when we do things our way and our understanding. When we believe and operate out of the lies of the enemy, we are advancing the kingdom of darkness. Bad fruit comes from our life, and we are working against Jesus. And so I want to challenge you to remember the goodness of our authority, King Jesus. And I wanted to challenge you, whose authority are you submitting yourself under?